Yo, this is a Prodigy. You're watching Destination Thailand. Keep it locked.
The year 2015 signifies 25 years of The Prodigy. Their albums, concerts and live events over that time have shown them to be an unstoppable and incredibly energetic force for uncompromising beats and an attitude that takes no prisoners. Nor do they apologise. Controversy has stalked the band with one of their signature recordings, Smack My Bitch Up, creating as much hand-wringing and negative editorial as much as it bought DJs and party people an anthem for the chemical generation. Performing in Bangkok for the first time ever, the Prodigy bring their dynamic light and sound extravaganza to Baitek. Ably supported by some of Thailand's biggest indie names such as Gene Cassadit and The Kidnappers. Keith, Liam and Maxime have been working together as The Prodigy for nearly 25 years, and tonight is their first ever concert in Thailand. Now we're going to go backstage and see if we can catch up with a couple of the guys. We were lucky enough to grab Liam and Keith before the show and ask them how the dance music scene has changed since they started out.
It keeps sort of going around in circles every few years, to be honest, because at the beginning the scene was kind of really underground. That's the scene we got into. I mean, it's much more commercial now, really. So, but you can find little areas of like underground dance music which still inspires me, you know. But the main difference is it's kind of global and it's pretty commercial. It's kind of seeped into like pop music and everything really now, you know.
I suppose as well for us, as it sort of travels, you know, through Europe and the rest of the world, the music is obviously sort of is coming from sort of one direction, but it means that there's some other actual sort of scenes that are going on that are kind of really quite exciting. You know, so Europe's really good for us, you know, and quite exciting and probably as an event less commercial, and that keeps us going.
Did you think that, from the time it is now 2015, did you think when you started you would still be...
No, man, no, of course not. You know, we were just happy to be going for a couple of months. You know, I mean, I gave up my day job. You didn't have a day job to give up. So it was just all kind of like, we would just throw ourselves into it, and if it lasted 3 months, then that was 3 months of good times going out. All we wanted to do is play in the clubs we were going to, the raves we were going to. We just, as soon as we played those, then it was kind of like, right, what should we do next? And it just kind of just moved on. But yeah, just I guess the music kind of keeps things rolling. But yeah, I mean, man, I always say the album's going to be the last one. It's going to be the last one. And here we are. Do you know what I mean? It's still here. As long as the people want us, we'll still be here.
Yeah, thanks.
And how they felt about the success of the Fat of the Land.
We don't really expect anything. I mean, when me and Keith wrote Firestarter, you know, we knew we had something big there. Do you know what I mean? And so any album with that record come out a year before Fat of the Land. So any album with that track on is going to be big. Do you know what I mean? Because people are waiting for it. So then obviously Breathe was on there, which is another killer tune. Smack My Bitch Up. So I mean, the combination of all those tunes when they dropped, you know, people just, the timing was good. You know, it was just, we were constantly building.
I think the only confirmation comes from the people, as Liam's saying, when you drop in them tunes and you see that reaction, and then, you know, when people get to know that track, and then, you know, then they're waiting for it. You know, Smack My Bitch Up still like an anthem for the live set. So, you know, you have a sense that, you know, that what you're doing is right, you know. But I don't think that. I think the beauty of the band is that we've never kind of like sort of looked that far forward and sort of tried to preempt what's going to happen. We just, as long as the tune has worked on stage, and then that's the confirmation enough for us that it's working and that we're in the right spot.
And what should we expect from the first show in Bangkok?
We might do a mellow performance tonight just to surprise people, you know.
I mean, the thing is, you know, the beauty about being in the band is that even so many years on, this is still our first time here. So I mean, it's just, you know, it shows that there's still countries to go to, and that gives you a hunger to sort of like be at your best. You know, so you want to go out there and show these people, you know, who the Prodigy are at their best. So I mean, you know, you never go out there lapsadaisical and kind of just like, you know, without the you know, the fire in your belly. But you know, it's really, you know, it's going to be really cool to sort of get out there and just see what we can do with these people and mess them up a bit.
I can assure you it was anything but mellow. The new album, The Day Is My Enemy, is out now, so if it's your thing, grab a copy. You won't be disappointed.